Hello,
beautiful
lovelies.
humans.
We're
I almost
so
said beautiful children because
There's
kids
a
have
reason.
something to do with our video today.
And a lot of you act like children.
Yes.
Which is wonderful. So
Have
do
fun.
I.
Always.
Always be a Toys R Us kid.
So today we're going to talk a little bit about validating children, and then I have what I've now found is my favorite thing that any museum anywhere could ever possibly have. And anyone that knows me knows that's saying a lot because I love museums.
Yes.
Like taking me to museums, plays, I want it all.
Yeah. But we love going to Washington, D.C.
Polly's just sitting in the box.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Polly's
the cat
in the
is
box.
in the box now.
Yeah. She's
so
mad.
we often talk about things like if a kid has a nightmare, to talk to them about it. If something happens, like their ice cream falls and they have a breakdown about it, to them that could be like you getting your like car totaled. Yeah. It was maybe that ice cream was something that was like just
it's a loss. To you it seems like pivotal trivial stuff, but so what we always bring up is validating young people's feelings, allow them to express themselves verbally, emotionally.
I mean, we allow adults to have anger things. We allow adults to have crying times.
And I think if you subdue that when you're small, it has to affect you as a grown up.
Yes.
So pretty much we've always kind of went off on the soapbox on those kind of topics. And then she read this article, and I was like, oh my God, this is like a museum that's validating a little person.
I'm not going to say the title because I want to tell you a little bit about the story before I give away what's actually in this museum. So there was and this is in, I think it's pronounced Poole, Poole, England. There is...
Sorry, English people.
There is a very nice museum. It's got all sorts of things, stories with famous influencers. I mean, it's a very eclectic museum. And at one point, there is this young girl in 2019 was visiting, Beth Ann was visiting with her mom at this museum, and they were discussing what museums do. And Beth Ann was very intrigued by this concept that they take things of value and display them so it's not hoarded for the one person. A lot of stuff at museums are owned by people that are like, oh, hey, I own this, but put it here so other people can see it too. So they were very amused by this. So there is this one small thing in the corner, and I mean behind a glass case, and it's a small rock. Now you might think, oh, maybe this is Mary Anning, one of England's earliest and most famous paleontologists. I did it.
Paleontologist, good job.
But that, however, is not the case. What happened was after this young girl learned about what museums do, she wanted to donate something. So she just found what she thought was her most valuable object. And it was her most treasured and favorite rock. So when she went to talk to them, she only asked that they put it behind a glass case, so that everyone could be able to appreciate it. The curators not only placed it in a nice thing behind a glass, they actually have a short story about how the fact that she asked that we put it behind glass and look after it so everyone can see and enjoy it.
Don't you love
so
that?
There is, and this always works bad.
Someone said to...
my volume's that doesn't...
light?
Yeah, it's not that. So see this little rock there? Oh. So that's Bethany's rock.
That's so precious.
And what it actually says, Bethany's Rock 2019. On the 23rd of August 2019, Bethany visited the Poole Museum. After talking with her mom about what museums do, Bethany decided she wanted to donate her most precious rock to the museum. She just asked that they put it behind glass and took care of it.
To watch it so everybody can enjoy it.
So talk about
validation.
A child that, because we always see these famous people and these things, and people idolize weird things. You have a kid here that's recognizing the importance of these items
and for them
museums.
To take that and actually do that for a child, I think is on and beyond.
It's kind of like how the Corning Glass Museum, which is a very cool place around here.
Very cool place.
If you go way back into our videos, I did a few where I just took pictures all over the museum and we made them into a video so you guys can check it out. But there's a spot there where it's not just kids. Craig and I each drew something and we didn't get picked. But there's a section where there's all these seats that you can sit down and you can just take this sheet of paper, grab a couple crayons, and draw whatever you want. And then write a story about it. Oh, I forget what mine was. A really weird story. But you draw a story about it, and then people that come to the museum to use the facilities could go through these and pick them and make them. And then get put on display with the story of what the kids
with the glass.
Wrote. Yes.
Okay, so it's suggestions of what you would make glass out of. Okay, yeah, it's a great museum, Corning Museum.
Yes,
we live in the glass capital of the United States of America.
It's fun because it's got a mix of like here's really pretty glass.
Yeah.
Then there's ones where it's just I forget how many teeny tiny little. We're starting over because it cut off.
The camera cut us off. So
teeny tiny little glass beads that it's just like a really cool concept, and everyone got to work together to build, and
teamwork makes the tiny glass thing work.
Yeah, and then there's like an interactive kids area. It's all around. It's really cool museum.
It's cool.
But yeah, so Beth Ann's Rock is the main part of this video.
Yes. Before we get knocked off again.
If you get opportunities, check out museums whenever you can. They are it's always just a great time. And
there's the Norman Rockwell one we have to go to. Yeah.
And validate
children's emotions,
also,
feelings.
That's why we have rocks
they are
today.
little humans. You're molding little human beings, and you want them to be able to speak up and be individuals and be proud of themselves and all of that, and know that they have a purpose and a meaning in life. Yes. So that's all. So let them know that when they're really little, so that it just is instilled in their brain. So when they get older, they know they're awesome people.
Just like it's also very good to always speak positively about yourself.
Yes.
I am beautiful.
Love yourself.
Look at me. Even when you look like mess in front of your kids, I am beautiful.
You're still beautiful.
Strong, because that's going to help
I'm
them
gorgeous
be that way.
Inside.
Yes.
And outside too.
And
around. Modest about it. Joking.
Anyway,
all right, we're going to do we had to finish the ending there. Bye-bye for now. Don't forget to thumb me and leave a comment. Have you ever been to the Corning Museum? Curious. Or what museum's near you that you like?
Yes.
Love to hear about it. Really would love to hear about it.
To.
Truly. All right, bye-bye for now.